Freestyle skiing, a world of excitement, action, and drama.
The sport is starting to give off a real energy that, is connecting with the people that are watching it and thus making the sport more popular. The old ideal of a freestyle skier just coming down the hill and doing all sorts of zany movements in one run, it's evolved into 3 disciplines. It categorizes each thing you're doing, and you can develop more skills at each event you're trying to do.
It used to be hot dogging where all 3 of the events were combined into one run. And since that time, about 1971, I guess it was, they've changed it into 3 events where you have ballet, moguls, and aerials. And with 3 disciplines, you get specialists, and with specialists, you get a lot stronger field of competition.
The name of the game is always being able to land your feet and being consistent. And you can't do that, you're going to possibly run into an accident or get hurt, and then you'll be right out of the ball game.
The World Cup Freestyle Tour has come to Canada with 3 competitions, including the World Cup Final. An international field of professional skiers is on hand to vie for titles and cash. Many skiers aspire to freestyle competition, but there are only a few that make it to the top. The top of the sport is the World Cup Combined title, which goes to the competitor who accumulates the most points during the season from all 3 events. To be eligible to win this coveted award, competitors must participate in ballet, aerials, and moguls. Darryl Bowie tells us about mogul skiing.
Mogul skiing is one of the most exciting events in freestyle. They're all exciting, but to be a good mogul skier, you have to ski as fast as you can, and you have to make a lot of turns, and you have to get some aerials in the course. Now you have to work out a very tricky balance of the course. You can't, if you jump too much in the air, you're going to lose too many turn points. And if you turn too much, you're not going to get your aerial points. And if you do too much of one or the other, you won't go fast enough. So you have to get that perfect balance in order to win a mogul contest. We like to see spectacular aerials in a run, and you try to get those kind of difficult aerials in a run and a lot of fast turns.
Skiing becomes an art form in the ballet event. Greg Athens talks about it.
We try to find a hill that's not too steep and very smooth. There's no bumps. Probably your average beginner hill at a family area would be the best place to do ballet. I see now when I go out to ski areas, I see a lot of people, young kids and old kids, or older people, practicing different types of ballet moves, their crossovers, reverse crossovers, this type of thing, and the people are having a lot of fun with it. And I think that because of the public, they're enjoying themselves, and they like to try the tricks that they see other people doing. I think the sport will advance, and you'll get a lot of new kids coming up because they see what all these other people are doing. To call it ballet is, well, I'd say it was half right, because it's very much like figure skating now, and some figure skating's like ballet and some isn't. So in ballet today, we see a lot of difficult tricks hopefully performed very smoothly, and a combination of these difficult tricks with choreographing with your music and linking them together properly comes out with usually a winning run. Now some people like to do very slow type run, slow music, more artistic type, and then other people like to do a faster run, more athletic tricks. And the judges just have to decide which comes out in the top. We have different categories like difficulty, choreography, the complexity of turns and twists and stuff like this, so the judges have to combine all these together to come up with a winner.
What can be more exciting than aerial acrobatics? Flips and twists performed in mid-air with emphasis on style and performance.
The spectators usually consider aerials the most spectacular, and the way the competitors look at it is that it's one of the three events in freestyle, and it's probably the most dangerous. Usually when we're preparing ourselves for an aerial jump, we'd come to the area hopefully a few days early. The jumps would be built, and first of all we ride up the jumps to feel the kick to it. Each jump will be a little different, and each snow will have a little different feel to it. So we try to get the feeling of the jump to start off with, and then the next move would be to go off the jump itself. And each time you're going off, you're thinking, or going towards the jump, you're thinking of the jump that you're going to do, and that preparation hopefully results in a good first jump and leads you into the proper practice. People learn new tricks and practice tricks that they are shaky on or want to improve, and because they're landing in hay, they don't have to worry about just putting every jump on their feet, and they can concentrate more on the mechanical aspect of each jump, the takeoff of the jump and what they have to do in the air, and this makes the person feel much safer when they're doing the jump, so this is much better for their concentration.
Has progressed to include the most advanced difficulty imaginable. It takes years of dedication to master these skills and to perform them daily. There are only a few that can win the aerial events, but there is only one that will be world aerial champion. And make no mistake about it, the pressure to win the title in the aerial event this year was intense. Witness the consistency of this winning performance by John Eves.
I was always interested in skiing. My mother was an Olympic racer, and she coached the team for a while. And she was always getting me out in the boards when I was young. And I raced quite a while when I was a kid, and then I just gave up skiing for about 3 years. And when I saw freestyle evolve, I became really interested because I had a lot of gymnastic background as a child. And I just said, wow, you know, that's something that I can do. You know, I really wanted to get out and work at it, and that's what I've done. Freestyle competitors are doing on skis just, you know, absolutely astounds the average skier. You have to really want to do it, and you have to feel like you have to dedicate yourself fully if you want to get anywhere in it. Best in all 3 events, and this gives me a new feeling each time I go out and do work on a new event. When I see a lot of specialists that just go out, let's say for instance on the ballet, I know a few people that just do ballet all the time, and I think it gets very boring for these people. I think when you have, you know, the chance to do well in all 3 events, it's definitely worth it. You know, specialists are my hardest competition, because those are, you know, they are the people that are just training at one event, and so they get better. And actually, it does make the show a little better because you get people that are just training in that singular event. But for a competitor, I believe the overall skiing is where it's at.
The real story behind the World Cup was the fierce competition between Eves and Athens. There are only a few in their class. Only one could win.